This is another opportunity to have something that's a little bit different. This is a car that you ran last weekend in the All-Star race, done in gold chrome. Now, that's not 24-karat gold plate, but it's gold and chrome. Think of it as gold color chrome. At a price of $96, in all the years that you worked for your dad, 7 years, you never ran a specialty paint scheme in the All-Star race. It was always the traditional paint for that particular car.
Yeah.
Until last year with Rick Hendrick.
Yep.
I know Jimmy drove a foundation car last year, and that had a little bit of emphasis. This is the first time that the Dale Earnhardt Jr. Foundation has ever been on a race car that was actually on the track.
Yeah, it was. Jimmy has a foundation as well, and basically our foundations are just funnels or catch nets to work toward the charities of our choosing. But he had the foundation on his car last year, and I asked my sponsors, AMP and National Guard, what that involves and how do I get an opportunity to have my foundation out there itself to bring awareness, and they offered me this opportunity to run it this past weekend and gave us the hood, and I thought it was a good looking race car. I've always liked white race cars, and that was the original primary paint on it, and I thought it was good looking. So we had fun with it, brought great awareness to the foundation, and it's going to help a lot of kids.
The car itself in gold chrome is manufactured only for us. It will be limited to the number of people who order it tonight. Now, I know that kind of leaves folks who missed tonight's show in the lurch, but hey, that's their problem, right? So as an anniversary special, we have it priced at $96. This really was the first opportunity on the racetrack to be able to promote what you do. Your foundation was set up with the idea, and I love the way you said it, that you've had an opportunity to have great success at an early age. You've earned everything you've got. But there's underprivileged people out there that are struggling in educational venues and an opportunity to better themselves. And you don't limit yourself to one particular organization. You've donated time and money to over 300 different groups since you started that foundation. That's incredible.
Yeah, we kind of wanted to branch out a little bit. Obviously, Make-A-Wish and Victory Junction is our two charities we work with a lot. I mean, as soon as Kyle started Victory Junction, everybody in the sport of NASCAR adopted that as a charity they'd work with, and so that'll be a continued relationship for years to come. And we've worked with Make-A-Wish on every weekend over the last, 4 to 8 years. We've met a child at every race, and we'll continue to do that throughout the rest of our career. But it's very expensive to send these kids to a race, much less Disneyland or wherever they wish to go. And so it's important to understand what kind of an impact that has on a child. With the child, obviously, their family is succumb to all the expense of handling the medication and whatnot, and that the child needs, and so they don't really have much less to be able to put food on the table, and to be able to send them somewhere and let them have an experience they'll never forget is just you'd be amazed at the impact it has on that child. So, but we work with a lot of different other charities too. And to give everybody we can, we just want to help as many kids as we can, give them the opportunity to have the life that they chose or wish to have, and it's been great. I mean, the foundation, hopefully it just gets bigger and bigger. It's like a snowball rolling downhill. Hopefully it just gets bigger and bigger every year.
Well, one of the ways that people can help out is with the purchase of die-cast from the All-Star race, because that logo means something. And I will honor the agreement that I made earlier and keep my promise. I can't tell you how much this young man has taken out of his pocket and provided to these charities. But you'd be blown away. You really would. I mean, the old attitude of give till it hurts is something that you believe in. And these kids are so appreciative, and the families are blown away. The one thing about NASCAR that makes it different than every other sport is you expect an athlete to say, I really care about my fans. This guy really genuinely cares about your fans. And it shows with things like this.
Well, I think when it's really for meeting the kids at Make-A-Wish, for example, I mean, it's just it's really, really fun.
Yeah.
You know, to get in the room with those guys, and it's just you and the kid and the parents or whoever he brought with him, and it's just you and him one-on-one, just discussing on what he does and what he likes and why he's a fan and what races he's been to and what does he do back home and what's his experiences like. And we spent a half hour or so just talking, and it's really, really fun for me.
It's a different child after they talk to you than it was when they came to see you at the beginning of the day.
Sometimes you'd be surprised. Some of these kids are really confident when they first come in there, and they really are impressive.
Yep.
You know? And so,
well, I encourage anyone, just for the sheer fact that you're doing something that makes a difference, pick up this car. In gold chrome, the number on the worldwide edition is limited to the number of people who phone in, and that's a nice way of having something really, really special. Awesome.